They work! Holy crap! They work! Papa Bear, you're insane. Papa Bear, you are nuts. I think it's okay if I say that, right? You're a little crazy. Holy cow, man. I mean, I'm still trying to get the game updated, which is why it suddenly paused, and you're already dropping in $5 super chat? Holy crap, man. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness. I'm at 5.4 of 7 gigabytes processed. I was actually going to wait, and then I thought, man, I was so late starting last night because I was fighting with my notification stuff that I didn't want to start super late tonight. I was already 3 minutes late. And yet, here we are. Because, you know, it's where we are. Because ARK needs an update. Hey everyone, how's it going? Mr. Dino, you have a new challenge. What is your challenge? You're going to use a different greeting every stream. Wow. Well, you went German this time around because you said hello. Wrath, that's a bummer. Holy cow, man. That sucks. Mr. Dino, I'm not going to keep track of it, but I'm sure someone somewhere will be keeping track of that. Or I assume someone will be keeping track of that or something. I don't know. Wrath, that's a bummer. Did you get any of the time you asked for? I hope you got something at least. Because that's some crap if not. Odin, you're going to keep track? Mr. Dino, if I do a lot of streams, that means you've got to come up with a lot of greetings. I hope you're prepared. I mean, I don't know if I'm prepared for that challenge, but we'll see how that goes. Yazin, we're going to be doing some ARK today, which is what I'm still waiting for to update, and has been updating for the last 10 minutes? Something like that. Wrath, you're going to be working on your birthday. Oh, bummer. That's a bummer, man. Well, a happy early birthday, since I won't be around tomorrow. Happy early birthday to you. I hope tomorrow is not too bad. The 4 hours scream by, it's not a big deal. And you're able to enjoy just the same. That'd be ideal, right? Papa Bear, it shouldn't anymore. I don't know how YouTube works about re-updating. I just made up a new word, re-updating. About updating that sort of stuff, but it should officially say ARK right now. So, theoretically, I'm crossing my fingers here, it's okay now? I don't know. Yazin, yeah, they put out a big update today, I guess. I honestly pay zero attention to when this game updates, because there's a new patch every other day. Mr. Dino, I kind of think you have to, because otherwise that's going to be tough. It's funny, Odin, you said you're going to need pen and paper for the next stream. That made me think. Humble Bundle has the... Oh, there we go. Poor computer's like, dude, you're trying to stream while you're updating this insane game? Okay, go for it. Papa Bear, it's probably struggling because the update is just hammering the system, so it's probably going to burp a little bit, but just stick with it and I think it'll be okay. I don't know, again. I don't know. I hope it's okay. Odin, I was going to say, your mention of pen and paper reminds me of something. White Fox, you stopped playing ARK so you could come watch. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad to have you in. It's good to see you again, by the way. Humble Bundle has a mobile bundle going on right now that has Galaxy of Pen and Paper on it. So I was like, for $1, I enjoyed the first one, why not? Because I'm pretty sure the second one was a different team, and then they spun off and did their own. The original team spun off and did their own thing, and then came back and did Galaxy of Pen and Paper. So I installed the game, you know, got a side loaded on Android. It doesn't work. Like, oh, this is great. Haven't figured out if it's a particular issue with my phone or what the deal is, but it just goes to a black screen. Nothing. Does not load. So, I don't know. I thought for $1 might not be a bad idea. John, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Wrath, it's your birthday and you'll cry, be mad if you want to. Cry, be mad if you want to. Cry, be mad if you want to. If I were you, I would cry too. No. Happened to you. How's it go? You would cry too if it happened to you? There you go. Odin, you're wanting a story. Okay, hold on. I got something for you. And this is kind of decent music to go with it. All right, everyone, sit back. This is going to take a few minutes. I am literally going to ignore chat for the next couple of minutes, okay? We are going to do this. I'm going to power through. Are you ready? I need to know if you're ready for this. So I need to know if you're ready, because I'm going to do this. Odin's been hounding me for a story. Here it is. But I need to know if you're ready. Are you prepared? Are you ready to cope with this? It's not my story, just to be clear. I'm not trying to take credit for anything here. Definitely not my story. The game is almost ready, downloading and installing and all that again, or updating, but let's get going. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, "tapping at my chamber door, only this, and nothing more." Ah, distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore. And there's Papa Bear saying I can't ignore him. Papa Bear, you are correct. I cannot ignore you when you do that, because the guy from Darkest Dungeons decides to stop and talk. Thank you again. Oh my gosh, you are too much. I don't even. That's the computer pausing right there. So if it died, reload the stream while we continue. Holy cow, let's hope I didn't lose my spot. Oh my gosh, Papa Bear, you're too much. For the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This is it, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door, darkness there, and nothing more." Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token. And the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore." This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore." Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before. Surely, said I, surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then where thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart beat still a moment and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, when, with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad face into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no craven, ghostly grim and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me why thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much I marveled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculpted bust above his chamber door, with such name as nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather, then he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before, will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, nevermore. Startled at the stillness broken by reply so aptly spoken, doubtless said I, what it utters is only stock in store, caught from some unhappy master from unmerciful disaster, followed faster, till his songs once burden bore, till the dirges of his hope, that melancholy burden bore of hope never, nevermore. My goodness, this keeps going on forever, doesn't it? Oh, man. We got a long way to go, people. We're not even close to done. We're like halfway there. But the raven still beguiling all my fancy, and smiling straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking a fancy of unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking, nevermore. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet seat lining that the lamplight gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloating o'er she shall press, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath lent thee, by these angels he hath sent thee, respite, and repent from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff this kind nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still of bird or devil, whether tempter sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet all undaunted, and on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror daunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Oh, cat, you moved it. Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden if within the distant Aidenn it shall clasp a sainted maiden whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting. Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeing of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. Holy crap. I forgot how long that poem is. Holy cow. My goodness. Is everyone still alive? Are we all here? Are we good? Is everyone having a good evening? Did you enjoy a little bit of class and culture by way of EAP? Man. I'm just going to say, that was intense. Whew. So, whew, man, my goodness. I don't know, can you even adjust the quotes on Nightbot? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if you can go in and adjust them. I don't see a command for adjusting, just deleting. It shall live in infamy, apparently. Okay, it has been a long time since I've played this game. I don't remember what we were last doing other than Dinkelsaurus can float. That's all I remember. Beyond that, I kind of got nothing. Oh, man. Mr. Dino, who would you nominate be promoted to moderator? Honest question for you. Oh, we got to move the sign. I told Clute we would move the sign. We still got to do that. I owe Clute a sign move. Cat, you okay? You burping a little down there or something? What's going on with you? We need some water. Let's drink some water. We're going to need some food. Let's eat some food. Wrath, that was intense. Holy cow. I wouldn't say winded, but my throat is raw now. Like, holy cow. Like that, man. Right there. Just, oof. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to need a day or two to get my voice back from that, I think. Oh, my goodness. I mean, it's already kind of that time of year with all the, you know, colds and flus and everything and all that. But, man. Mr. Dino, you would nominate Jay? Okay. Jay doesn't even know how to respond to that. Yeah, Papa, it's supposed to be ARK. Like I said, the thing didn't quite update, but this is what I actually intended to play today. I told everyone we would play this last night, so we gotta play this one today. Mr. Dino, is that moderation through purchase? Papa Bear, as best as I can describe ARK, it's a survival game with dinosaurs. So, if you're not familiar with this game, dinosaurs and other assorted creatures. So we got a bunch of dinosaurs over here. These are kind of the less combat type dinosaurs, with the exception of Charlie over here. Charlie the raptor is all good. Charlie can join the team down here, the combat team. You got Dodicarus over here, a couple Dodes. So we've got Rock and Roller and Ramones. We've got a bunch of Ravagers over here. These are like weird hyena type things. The Dodicarus is good for gathering stone. We got these things that are the stuff of like just nightmares right here, the spider crabs. So I don't even remember all their names. We have Spider, and then we have Shelob somewhere. Here's Shelob. Shelob is the first of them. Shelob is the queen of the spider crabs. And then we've got Precious over here, who's kind of really the big one of the group, but, you know, Shelob is still the first. And we've got a whole bunch of these guys running around. We got Boomer, we've got Self-Taming Spino, we've got another Spino that's not been named, we got another Spino that's not been named. So basically, it's a survival game with dinosaurs where you're building stuff and trying not to get eaten. So it's basically Subnautica except on land and with dinosaurs and with guns and crossbows and that sort of stuff. So, Jay, I would say that Precious is fairly precious. So I'm honestly curious here. Since we're talking moderators, and Night Reaper is totally correct, you die a lot. I am curious, though. Who all would you say should be a moderator? I've seen Jay's name thrown out. I've seen Mr. Dino's name thrown out. Jay, you have a flu right now? Man, I got the sore throat thing going, I'll tell you that much. I don't think I have a runny nose, but... Oh, yeah, I forgot we got an Anky. Holy cow, we got an Anky. Anky breaky heart right here. You're pretty low-level Anky, but... there you go. Dan basically shushes people that are being jerks. So, there you go. Pompey, you said Odin is kind of acting like one. Okay. Well, based upon, let me rephrase that, not acting like one, but exhibiting the behavior one would expect out of a moderator. How's that for a nice way to put that? White Fox, you nominate my cat? I don't know. I mean, when I was trying to read the Raven there, she tried to sabotage it. She slammed into the keyboard and scrolled the page on me. It was not very polite. It's not the sort of thing I would expect from a mod. I'm not sure she's ready to handle that kind of responsibility. Dan, I see you a lot, but I don't know. I mean, it's you know, it's just a question. There are no strings attached to the question, but it is something that I've been giving a lot of thought to lately. Just kind of in general. Yeah, I don't know where Chi-Chi is. I haven't seen her in, well, I'd say about a week, but that's because I barely was able to stream last week. And then I haven't seen her, well, yesterday or today, so there you go. I don't remember what we were doing. I don't know what we can do. We have... What can we do tonight? I'm going to throw this out. I'm totally open to suggestions for what to do tonight. Normally, I come in with a plan. I have something specific I want to do. I don't have one tonight because I don't remember what we were doing, and I was not feeling well last week and don't remember much of this game at this point. I see Dino and Jay being tossed out. Chi-Chi as well. White Fox not die. Okay, I mean, I could do that. Dan, you either watch the stream and fall asleep and make a sandwich, right? Or, you know, whatever. That type of thing. Odin wants penguins. Mr. Dino, that sounds right. So what do we need to do? And Wrath wants Mossy to be the mod. I'm not sure that that works. So, I don't know. I mean, the Industrial Forge. Yes, the Industrial Forge. I know that was one step, but the Rock Drake is definitely another. Holy crap, Papa Bear. Oh my goodness, Papa Bear. You are too much. Run around and kill some stuff with one of those dinosaurs. The raptor looked cool, but anything is good. Oh, Papa Bear. My goodness. Oh, man. Well, thank you, Papa. Thank you. Seriously. You want to see some stuff be killed? I kind of can't say no to that, right? I mean, we got some metal here that we need to put together to make a forge. So, you know what? All right, you know what? Let's do this. I got this. Where'd I park? Where's the other raptor? Don't we have another raptor? Oh my goodness. Ian, let's go, buddy. Ian doesn't have enough carrying capacity to carry me. Dan, much appreciate that. I grabbed the wrong one. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what's going on. Holy cow. Come on, guys. Let's go do this. Oh, man. Come on, buddy. Let's see if you have a level. We need to get you some health, I think. I don't know that it's worth trying to give you any more. Let's just go health. You need melee damage. You don't hit very hard either. It's not worth giving that guy any more carrying capacity. It's just not going to matter. But you, it will. All right, Chuck. Come on. Grab Ian and let's go find something to murder. Ah, man, Papa. Too much. I appreciate it, but wow. Just... oof. Wrath, yeah, we're going to come back and do some base stuff, I think. At the very least, we got to get that industrial forge put in place. We're probably going to need to start working on air conditioners before we grab an egg. We'll leave that guy for now. We'll find something that's a little more worthwhile to attack. I would really like to get a refrigerator set up. I see a green one back there. I'm not going to sweat the green ones. Yeah, I was thinking 20, 24 air conditioner, something like that should do the trick. So, that's kind of the plan. Man, where is everything? It's nothing but bulb dogs. Did something happen with the update and it got rid of everything? Where is everyone? I remember the wyvern eggs took a lot of fire to hatch them. So if you're looking at basically the opposite of that, that's a lot of cold. Wow. That's crazy. I did not grab a bulb dog for light, by the way. Didn't even think about it. Where is everything? This is dumb. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Papa. In this game, everything poops. Including... there you go. I don't know why, but that's the case. Gun shooter? An old one by today's standards now. John, you only need 4? Well, 4 is better than 20. Papa, what's on my back are a set of wings. So it's technically connected to my armor right here. So if I spin it around, you can kind of see. So on the the torso, or on the chest piece, are these wings, which kind of let me glide. And then on the pants is basically a hook that lets me connect to a zip line, which, well, lets you zip up and down a line. Pretty much. It's good stuff. Oh yeah, we'll check out the zip line when we get back. I wanted to find something here, but I don't know where anything is. Like, literally, there's nothing out here. Do I need to run a reset command to kill everything? I don't know where everything is. This is dumb. Like, how is it that we've run into nothing but bulb dogs and dodos and, like, 1 or 2 mossies? Odin, that's an advanced thing. I mean, here's a parasaur. This is kind of Raptor Moving Company, a little bit. But the parasaurs aren't very fun. I don't want to mess with the turtle right now. These are pretty low-level raptors. That might not go well. White fox, I think maybe. I mean, seriously. There's just nothing around. I mean, there's usually stuff all over the place right here. This is weird. I mean, though, that's going to be a waste of time. It's just going to turtle up, so to speak. There was a turtle back there, I know. I don't know where everything is. This is bizarre. I might run a delete wild dinos. This is just weird. I mean, nothing but dodos and... Well, there was a bug back there. Mr. Dino, I'm pretty sure Nightbot would not like that. They might, White Fox, they might be fearing the mean and nasty Charlie and Ian combination. Charlean. Dan, Nightbot's going to be busy, I think. Oh, here we go. Here's a raptor. There we go. There's a little bit of an actual fight right there. That's exciting. That's generally a good approach, Mr. Dino. I try to do the same thing. Oh, the horse. I want to... Yeah, I know. You're fine. Oh, so this is another weird thing that happens, Papa. So, I can't even begin to explain everything that's going on here, because it's just ARK. So, my best explanation right now is this is a broken ARK, which means that things don't work the way they're supposed to, and it occasionally rains stuff from the ceiling. There you go. Not rain like water, but rain like stone and wood and flint and obsidian and gems and that kind of stuff. It's a little weird. You just got to go with it. I mean, you know, here's stuff tinking down to the ground everywhere. Tink, 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 tink. I don't know. I rather enjoy this stuff. I like the sound, if nothing else. The sound in this particular version of the game is really good, too. There's lots of reverb and echo in places. It's really awesome. There's a stego right there. Here, why don't we go ahead and... We'll see if we can take down a stego. There are actually 2 stegos over here, so... The other one's going to join the fight momentarily to protect this one. And they're mate boosted, so that makes it more fun. And now your mate's gone, so you're not going to be that tough to deal with. John, maybe. Oh, there's another raptor. Raptors don't like other raptors. It's funny. The way the game works is pretty weird. Like, some things will attack you, but not everything will. And it kind of depends. Like, if you're on a dinosaur, it kind of depends on what you're on, whether or not it's going to decide to attack you. It's a little bizarre in that way. So, I don't know. It's a pretty trippy game, I'll tell you that much. We are probably, if I had to guess, close to 40 hours in on this particular game. Like, this particular save. So this is pretty far along, all things considered, but not even close to being far along in the grand scheme, because this game is designed around multiplayer. It is absolutely not designed around single player. Yes, you can build all that stuff that was kind of around at the beginning, those forges and the machinery and the walls. That's all stuff that we have built over the course of streaming this one. And we're going to go back right now, and we're going to go build something big, because that sounds like a good idea to me. It's something that we've been working on for a while that I'm really looking forward to. Really excited to go do that. Jay, be wary, be careful. You don't know what might be lurking in there. Roxas, you are the first one to mention that game, and you know what? You are spot on. I am looking forward to playing that one too. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. If y'all are not familiar with Monster Hunter, don't worry. I'm not actually familiar with Monster Hunter myself, but I'm really looking forward to playing the game. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm intentionally not looking at pretty much anything about it. I'm doing my best to ignore it. Mossy, come back. Mossy! All right, you know what? I'm just going to do this right now. That way no one can do it. It's done. You cannot undo what has already been done. Mossy is now Mossy. It's official. Mossy has been named. No one will name Mossy. Where in the heck are we? I am so turned around right now. But yeah, Monster Hunter is coming to PC. It's going to be later in the year. It's already out on PS4 right now. Probably other things. Oh yeah, there's also acid trips in this game. I forgot to mention that. I'm right there with you, Mr. Dino. I've never played one, but I'm really looking forward to it. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks a lot of fun. Ziggy has returned. Night Reaper, I am so sorry. Everyone had plenty of opportunity. I decided to just take it over. Oh yeah, OEO is still up here. Why did I forget? Why did we leave you up here? There was some specific reason, and I don't remember why you're still up here. Why is OEO still up here? OEO is named after someone, by the way. I haven't seen him pop in tonight. He pops in from time to time when he can. He's a busy guy. We tend to have schedules that cross and don't work out very well, so such is life. I don't remember why I led you. There was a specific reason I left him up here, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was anymore. Roxas, you're almost 100 hours into it. Well, then let me ask you the most important question. What do you think of it so far? If you've got 100 hours into it, tell me what you think. I mean, you know, no spoilers or anything, but just like, really, what do you think about it? Is it good? Are you enjoying it? It's a lot of fun? Is it challenging? Is there a lot of stuff to do? I just threw a lot of questions at you. Here, let's drop off some food. Midnight Pearl is here. Welcome on into the stream. Nice to see you. How's it going? Let's give you guys some of those. I'll go grab a light in just a moment. And I need to find the other trough. There we go. There's the other trough. You've played a demo, Mr. Dino? What did you think of it? Is it good? I mean, I realize I'm asking loaded questions here because, you know, everyone's going to have a different opinion on it. And then I'm asking you what you think of that one, which is not the same as the one that's out now. And then I'm asking Roxas, you know, what do you think of the one that's out now? And then I guess you can't really compare that to the other one because they're not the same. But, I mean, still, I'm curious. It's one of those things, I've always kind of wanted to play one, but I don't really have anything it works on. And I also just... Oh, man, that doesn't work? Why doesn't that work? Hold on. Why are you broken? What's the deal here? Wait a minute. What's... Play emote. Light. There we go. There we go. I needed some light here. But yeah, it's one I've never had a chance to play, and I always thought it looked pretty cool. But I don't do those kind of games on consoles. I just can't. Either because I don't have the console, or I just can't play that kind of game on a console. Take your pick. I just can't. Midnight Pearl, thank you for that. She's an awesome cat. You enjoyed it? Okay, well that's cool. I mean, that's good. That's good. Jay, you're hyped for the next Hollow Knight patch? I have not played that one. That name is familiar, but I think I'm getting it confused with Shovel Knight. What is Hollow Knight? Fill me in on that one. It's a slow start, but once you get going, it hooks you. Ah, that kind of sounds dangerous, Roxas. World feels alive, all the monsters unique, and a challenge. Okay, that's kind of what... I'm kind of looking forward to that, because I've seen some of those things. They just look crazy. Like, it's really cool. Challenging if you're new to it. Definitely encourages teamwork to take down the bigger things, though it does give NPCs to work alongside you if you choose to go it alone. Okay, we'll see how that goes. I mean, that could be cool. That could be cool. Midnight Pearl, this is standard recording cat. This, the other one is apparently not in the room. This one is, though. She is hanging. Ziggy, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciate that. Good to see you again, by the way. I think I said that earlier, but saw you last night. You've not played this one, but you want to. This is a good game, Ziggy. It'll test your patience. This is definitely a game to play with others. This is not a good game to play solo. It just isn't. It's a terrible game to play solo. Don't do it. I do not advise doing it. Terrible idea. Henry, we need to load you up with metal right now, buddy. What are you carrying? A crap ton of stuff. Okay. Let's remove some weight from you. Boomer, you're going to hold the overflow. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, you are all carrying way too much stuff right now. Here, let's move all of this stuff. We'll move all the polymer over to Boomer. We really need to get that refrigerator going. This is crazy. Dan, thanks for subscribing. Much appreciate that. Midnight Pearl, yeah, I got two cats, right? The other one, alternate recording cat, she shows up from time to time, but as is implied by her name, it's just from time to time. Mr. Dino, yeah, I've seen that. There's a bunch of different types of weapons, like guns and melee stuff and bows and stuff like that. Jay, your cat needs to talk to my cat, or my cat needs to talk to your cat or something. Because, you know, this one's just way too chill. This is all she's going to do, too. Pretty much. She'll just sit here. She'll occasionally wake up and start grooming, and then she'll go back to sleep. So, there you go. That's pretty much what she does. Ziggy, I would say 7 Days is better to play solo than this game. This game is not as good to play solo as 7 Days is. This one, 7 Days you can do everything solo, like you can, and it's no problem. Totally no problem. But this game, I mean, I guess technically you can do everything solo, but it's going to take you so long to get to that point that I would question whether anyone is actually going to have the interest to play that long. because that's how long it's going to take. 7 days? 7 days is a cakewalk in terms of time. It's not necessarily an easier game, although I would say it's an easier game. But in terms of time, it's a total cakewalk. Wrath, I saw there was a bunch of complaining about people saying there was some sort of exploit people were using, and the devs basically said, eh. So I wouldn't be surprised to see an exodus from this game if that's the case. Ah, crap. Precious, I need to throw you some stuff. All right, Precious. I need you to hold... Oh, my gosh. You have a ton of polymer, too? Oh, this is a mess. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, you have a rock drake feather, too. Charge sword, turning a long sword into a great axe. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Midnight Pearl, if you mean this one? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Holy cow, she'll just sit here and chill the whole time. Jay, how about chicken? I think this one is more about chicken. Oh yeah, she does like chicken. Yeah, I think this one's the same way. She likes chicken more than seafood. My other one, I think, likes seafood more than this stuff. Not sure. Ziggy, I don't do Roblox, so that one, sorry to disappoint on that, but no, I won't be doing Roblox. If the audio's cutting out, try reloading and see if that helps it. That's kind of about the only fix there is for YouTube is reload. Although, if you mean like it cut out like that, that's me. Don't worry about it. That happens from time to time with this game. It's just how it works because of what I'm doing here. Wrath, they said next time they'll be banned, but this time they're okay. That's really good. Like, what? That's crazy. K-Popper says, no Roblox, I'm out. I know that's not true, but I'm going to go ahead and go along with it. All right. No Roblox and you're out. Are you going to be playing Fortnite later? Assuming that there is going to be Fortnite played later? I don't know if that's happening tonight, but I think it's... I think it's happening maybe tonight. I'm not sure. We'll see. I need to see if, do you have room? Papa Bear. Papa Bear, I don't even know what to say to that. I just don't even know what to say to that. You have gone from trolling me while reading to now trolling Dan. I'll take it. Thank you. I'll take it. Oh, I'm not going to repeat that one. I hope you'll understand why. But, gotcha. Oh, crap. Now you're full too? Oh, my gosh. Everyone's inventory is overflowing with all this metal. It's so heavy. I mean, I guess what I just need to do is run it over to the fabricator. All right, let's just do that. That's what really needs to be done. It all has to go in here anyway. So we're probably not going to have enough room for it. I think it has to go in here, right? Yeah, the industrial forge needs to go in here. Holy cow, we don't have anywhere near enough cementing paste. We'll take care of that, I think. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. This is going to take a while to move everything, I think. I can only carry so much at a time. And I'm out of water. Here, let's go get some water. And then resume carrying all this stuff. Oh, John, if oil is needed, that's going to be a problem, because there's, like, no oil to be found anywhere. Because, I don't know how to find oil. I don't know how to find copious amounts of oil on this particular ARK. That's like the shortest flight ever. That's awesome. Oops. Rock. Ah, my goodness. Jay, there's still plans for that, but that all hinges on other stuff, which is easier said than done. Here, let's pull all of this out of here. We're going to drop all the polymer on Boomer. Here, I guess let's bring you over here. We'll just transfer from Precious to Henry. Except now I'm stuck on Boomer's tail. All right, Boomer, you got to move, buddy. Yeah, the whole Discord thing kind of hinges on doing something else, and we'll see how it goes. But
a generous bestowal.
Papa Bear. I don't know that your mom will, but I don't know if your wife will. Papa. Oh, man. Too much. You guys, all of you. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know what's going on anymore. This has gone off the rails. This has so gone off the rails. I'm just sitting here, I think. I'm just sitting here throwing hooks because I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't know what's going on. I just work here, okay? I don't know what's happening. Papa, you are way too much. Again, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Wow. Death Striker, how's it going? We're off the rails tonight. That's what's happening. That's the only thing that I know that's going on is we are off the rails. Oh, man. Jay, modding Discord is pretty easy, yeah. I mean, Discord is basically IRC. I mean, you know, that's essentially all this stuff is. It's basically just like IRC, if you're old enough to remember that. Emily, much appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Dan, we just got derailed. Absolutely. Ah, trilobites. John. Ah. Wow. Oh my goodness. Do we have any oil anywhere? There's 120. That is so not what we need. How much for the Forgy? 400 indeed. Midnight Pearl, glad to hear that. I don't know what's happening anymore. Things have gone off the rails. I'm just sitting here confused and in awe. This is madness. It's madness! And I'm just trying to move a crap ton of metal at this point. That's all we're doing. I think we're going to have to go get some trilobite action going on. Much as I hate to say it. Oh, man. We might need to grab Boomer and go grab some trilobites so we can go hoard a bunch of, well, metal. Metal? No. Oil. Oil. That's what we need, oil. Pearl, the game is shaking because that is one of the many earthquakes that happen in this particular version of the game. It's kind of weird. That's 2,296. That's close. Basically, earthquakes happen and stuff falls from the ceiling because you'll know, or note, rather, there is not a proper ceiling up there. It's just trees and metal, basically. So stuff kind of falls from them. It's kind of weird. You just have to run with it. It's just the way it is. Okay, this is definitely 2,500 right here. No problem. So let's go grab someone and go get some oil so we can get this crap done. Because this is... Holy cow. I don't know if this is Sparta, but this is nuts. Odin, I think it has. And Dan is going through and recording every quote, which is... I'm not sure how that is, but... Dan, actually, question for you, Dan. Are you only looking for your quotes? Or are you making a list of all the quotes and, like, putting them into Pastebin or something? Jay, yeah, IRC was awesome. All the scripts, I think, were basically done in... A lot of them were probably done in MIRC and whatever, like, sort of stuff it had going on. That and Pearl, I think, you could do for the scripts in IRC. Emily, I can't show you a pterodactyl or a pteranodon because there is no such thing in this particular version of ARK. There are no pteranodons anywhere.
A generous bestowal.
Papa Bear. Oh my gosh. Papa Bear. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. I want to do this. All right, everyone, this is what Papa Bear just did, okay? Papa Bear just came in. You see what this is right here? This is a microphone. This is what Papa Bear just did. Yeah, Papa Bear just dropped the mic. Papa Bear. Oh my gosh. Papa Bear, thank you once again. You are insane. Got school in the morning. You don't want mommy to be mad if you don't wake for school. I know you're joking. I know you're joking. But yes, be safe plowing the roads. Be careful in the snow. And thank you once again. You are too much. Holy cow. I mean... You are too much. Holy cow. Thank you very much. Be safe. Get some sleep. And I think we're just going to continue going off the rails here and see where it leads us. Oh, my goodness. I just don't even know. I'm gonna change something right here again. We'll go with that. Oh my goodness. Papa Bear, you are too much. Papa Bear, there's never been a price on a face reveal. I don't know what that would cost, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know that. Let me just put it this way. There is no price on that because it's never been anything I've honestly considered. Because because honestly, in all seriousness, why do you want to look at my face when you have this to look at instead? I mean, this cat is infinitely more interesting to look at than I am. I mean, come on. I don't lick myself on stream, but my cat does. I can't top that. How am I supposed to top that? It just... I can't. I mean, you know, I can't top that. Why not both? Oh, no, that I think that might violate some sort of rule. Oh my gosh. YouTube might crack down on that if that were the case. I'm not positive though. Oh man. Wrath, I do get called that at work. I do get called Wilson. Papa Bear, don't start donating with the hope of seeing my face. I'm just gonna say it. Don't do that. Like, seriously, please don't do that. 'Cause I will stand my ground on that one. Emily, I'm sorry. This has gone off the rails. What I don't think I'm the best at ARK, but thank you. And I don't know. I'll go ahead and guess what? Ah, it's bedtime. Ah, bummer. I'm sorry I took so long to get back to you, Emily. Oh, if you got to go because it's bedtime. I'm sorry I took so long to get back to you. I'm glad you were able to come in and hang out for a bit. Next time we play on ARK where there's a flying creature, I can show you how to tame them, but honestly, it's pretty much shoot them with a crossbow and then put a bunch of food in their gullet, and there you go. The next thing you know, you got yourself a flyer. It's pretty much that simple. Just don't get killed by it is really all it comes down to. But yes, get some sleep, get ready for school tomorrow, and the rest of the video will be around later on. Probably sometime tomorrow because I didn't get a chance to put last night's up tonight. You know, well, I'm a little slow about stuff sometimes. I'll get around to it. Obviously, I'm a little slow about some things if I'm just now getting your message. Papa Bear, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Don't go there because yeah, I mean, you know, Papa, do what you got to do, okay? You do what you need to do, but don't let Chad egg you on. That would just be a friendly tip, that's all. But you do what you need to do because you do what you need to do. It's that simple. And Dan, you're only looking for your own quotes. So noted. Oh man, I am so tilted right now. I don't even know what I'm doing. We need a crap ton of polymer. We need some crystals. We need a ton of oil. I don't even know anymore. What is happening? What is happening? Here, let's take that. Does anyone have any oil on them? I've got to try and get this thing back on the rails. We're just going crazy. Oh my goodness. Pearl, you have the same keyboard? Nice. Guessing that it's a Corsair Strife RGB or some silliness. I don't know. They have just the weirdest names for all of these things. I don't understand the whole gamer culture of stuff. Never mind, I'm sitting here playing games. I don't get it. I don't know. Pearl, exactly. My cat is a better face than I am, so I figure, why bother? I can't compete. Okay, I'm actually doing something useful right now, believe it or not. Check Henry. I will do that, Night Reaper. So we're halfway there. Not quite living on a prayer. Nothing on Henry. It was a good idea, but nothing on Henry. And I'm saying halfway on the crystals. So we're getting there. But we're not quite there. What time is it? Oh man, we got a 90% day. Well, we got to do it. Come on, Boomer. Let's go do it. What is over here? Oh, my bad. Don't everyone go attacking the Doge. Pearl, it has nothing to do with photogenic so much as it has to do with I have one camera and I have a cat. The decision is simple. Jay, slapping with trouts. Oh my gosh, that takes me back. Yeah, IRC was good times, man. IRC was good times. Dan, you're getting... you're getting competition on all the quotes now. I think at some point Nightbot is going to self-destruct, just like the message says. Oh, you're fine, Boomer. You've got a crap ton of health. You'll be okay. Oh, I didn't even get around to showing Papa the zipline. My bad. Next time. Next time. Oh, man. I'm so gone right now. My brain is just... meow. Death Striker? Do the math on that one. Pearl, you absolutely do not need a camera to do any sort of streaming, videos, etc. I did it for the longest time without a camera. A lot of people do it without cameras. Totally unnecessary. No, not what I thought it was. I mean, not the mushroom. I was looking at something else. That would be a floating roll rat right there. That's curious. Ooh, look at that, a blue one up there. We'll ignore the blue one for the moment. We can't get up there easily. I don't want to use the climbing hook. Oh man, Papa Bear, I thought you were gone. Papa Bear's still hanging out. Either that, or you shoveled snow with, like, I don't know, maybe you're Mr. Plow or the Plow King. I'm not sure. John, if you're still around, I need to borrow your brain for a moment. John, am I remembering correctly that this is the fork? I am so tilted, I cannot remember what's going on. Atashu, welcome on in. Welcome back to the stream. Nice to see you again. I'm back to doing ARK for the night. I think it's this way. I'm going to start going this way. And someone will remind me if not. Ah, John, thank you. Much appreciate that. Much appreciate that, sir. Pearl, yeah. It just, you know... Like I said, you don't need a camera. Just do it. The more you do this stuff, the better you get at it. It's really all it comes down to. Takes time. A lot of repetition. I cannot loan out my cat, I'm sorry to say, for you. I'm happy to say for me, because I don't want to loan out my cat, but she would not be okay with that. She really wouldn't, too. She would be freaked out. Jay, you know, I've always thought that, you know, if I can be serious here for a moment, I've never really cared whether anyone has a face cam or not. Like, I just don't care. It doesn't really matter to me. Some people like that. Some people want that. So, you know, to each their own. And I think for Pearl, it's good to hear that a lot of people don't care, right? It's nice to hear that from someone other than just the guy currently running things. So Jay is definitely right here. And to my point, like, I've kind of thought, why have a face cam when I can have a cat cam?
A generous bestowal.
Papa, what are you doing? Papa says, show me the zip line and jump one of those dinosaurs off a cliff. Will they survive? Papa, oh my goodness. Thank you yet again. I mean, holy cow. You are just going to town tonight. Dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, really? I will definitely show you if you're gonna be around long enough. Since you said you're taking off and going to shovel, I guess you came back and you're done. If you're going to stick around for a while, I will definitely show you the zip line. I promised to do that earlier, and I got distracted. I'm not sure you can imagine why I got distracted, but no, I'll show you some zipline action. It's pretty good stuff. Dinosaurs will survive cliffs depending on how far the fall is. So, kind of depends. It kind of depends. Papa. That's awesome. So I changed the title, and you got a new notification for it. That's awesome. So much for going to bed, right? Well, you have definitely made sure I was broken again. I just don't even know. Thank you, though. Seriously, thank you. Wow, I am most assuredly broken. I have been broken, and I remain broken. Oh my goodness. No, there's no zip line here, and there's no cliff diving right here. No, but if you're gonna catch the video later, I will be sure to do some zip lining when we get back, and I'll even jump something off of a cliff for you. It'll probably be OEOEO. Yeah, John, I was thinking they should be around here shortly, if I remember it right. I see one little trilobite right there. A couple of them, actually. Quite a few of them. Run, little trilobite. Everything in the way of Boomer will die. That's just the way it goes. Except Boomer's going to need a minute to get some stamina back. Okay, let's do this. You're all gonna die. You shouldn't have been standing right there where the trilobite was. Nope, nope, nope. Oh my goodness. Papa Bear, you live on the couch? I hope not, unless it's a really comfortable couch. Pearl, yeah, this game is pretty darn good looking, I will say. It is a really high quality game in terms of graphics and all that. They've definitely put some time and energy into the graphics. Oh, man. Mr. Dino, I saw you mention something earlier about a birthday, and then I think I got distracted by something. Like some sort of birthday plan or something? Pearl, this game is on PlayStation 4, yes. I will tell you that it does not run as well as it does on PC if you have a pretty high-end system. I mean, it plays, and it's good and all that, but it's just not quite the same. Yes. Birthday with Jurassic Park. That seems like a pretty cool way to go. Raph, I'm with you there, buddy. Absolutely 100%. I mean, for me in this kind of game, PC is always going to be better because it's a pretty demanding game. So you really need I guess you don't need, but you really do want a beefy system to play it on so that it can handle loading everything and all that jazz. Not to mention all the mods. There are a ton of mods for this game. Lots of really good ones too. And you're not really going to get those on the PS4. So, I mean, nothing wrong with playing it on the console. Not at all. Just saying you're going to have a slightly different experience. That's all. Now, granted, I'm not playing with any mods, but you will have a slightly different experience than some will. So that would just be something to keep in mind. That's all. This is nuts. My goodness. Let's manually toss some of this stuff. You don't need to be carrying all the wood. That'll be fine. I didn't mean to drop that stuff. We need all of that. Here, we don't need 50 pounds of spoiled meat. We'll drop all that garbage. Kind of tempted to drop that. We're only at 100 oil. We need a couple hundred more. Jay, I hope it's okay. That's a heck of a sneeze. Now the question is, when you sneezed that hard, did a tentacle shoot out of your nose from the coffee you ingested? This is a time-consuming thing here. No question about it. Quote 55 is a good one. I like quote 55. Odin, you got to get to sleep. Well, glad to see you again. I hope you have enjoyed this bonkers show tonight, because I don't even know what to say about it, but I will not promise that no one dies, because I think it's ARK, and that happens a lot when I'm playing. So, I can't speak for anyone else, though. Pearl, you subscribed about a week ago? Awesome. Glad to hear that. Thank you for doing so. It's funny, there's something about your name, and I don't know, I might be mistaken. That sounded kind of familiar, but I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Maybe I've seen you, I don't know, do you post on the Let's Play subreddit by chance? Maybe I've seen you there. I don't know, something about your name seems familiar to me. Maybe I actually saw the notification when you subscribed. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't recall. I don't have the best memory, I will fully admit that. Jay, you heard the echo of someone chanting from within your skull? I hope it didn't sound like that, because that would be pretty weird. Man. Twitter and YouTube? I'd say you definitely have a YouTube one. I know that much because you have to be in chat here, but Twitter's a good one, too. I cannot give you any tips about doing this stuff with Twitter, because I just don't use Twitter. What can I say? I don't use it to its capacity. I'm sure someone out there does. Cthulhu coffee. That should be a brand of coffee. If that's not a brand of coffee somewhere, someone is missing out on some great marketing potential. Like, that should be a thing. Dan, I think you're actually getting pretty close to the end. Here, let's turn back around, because, I mean, technically, we've got 200. We have a little extra. I was hoping to grab, like, maybe 300 out here, but it might be time to start heading back. I don't want to spend all night out here, although it probably would be for the best. I see a bunch of trilobites right now. Run, little trilobites! I see all of you! Wrath, oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember how that goes. It's something like, oh no, that, I'm thinking of what the, there's the dude who's getting his heart ripped out and he's chanting, I don't remember what he's chanting. I don't even know what he's chanting. I probably shouldn't repeat it since I don't even know what he's saying, but I remember what that guy says. I don't remember what the other dude says other than Kalima! Death Striker, I am tragically unhip, so probably not, actually. I don't keep up with memes, so yeah, I don't really know. No, probably not. Probably not so much. Funny, sometimes I can tell what these things are. Other times I have no clue. I've gotten a little better at seeing them, but not much. And I can't turn Burmer around to get this one. Death Striker, if you haven't realized that I have no idea what goes on in current pop culture yet, oh man, I don't know. Actually, I did. Oh, I totally forgot to do that. Dang, bummer. I had the thought earlier that I wanted to show the Falcon Heavy launch. And then I totally forgot about that. That would have been a good thing to put on while I was waiting for the game to update. Next time. Next time. Is that 300 yet? Ah, look at that. That's 342. That's a good one. The tentacled old ones. That's just a disturbing thing to say, right? Like, there shouldn't be tentacled old ones. Just think about that for a moment. That just sounds horrible. Oh, some of these quotes, I have totally forgotten about them. Are you done? You're overburdened here. We need to get you to drop some fish. There you go. Come on, buddy. I think we're good on oil. I mean, if I see a trilobite running around, we might as well go after it, but feeling like we've done good work today. And that one was worth 20, so that was totally worth it. Which means this one will be worth 8. I see you two running. Oh, man. Let's get back to base. I have some ziplining to do. Wrath, I actually did not see it. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Did I see that one? That was the one with old Jeff Goldblum and Jurassic Park aged Jeff Goldblum. Is that right? I watched it without audio. Does that count for anything? Without any context of why or what was happening, it was weird. That's about all I have in regards to it. I don't know. What was it about? I mean, obviously it was an ad for Jeep, but beyond that, I have no clue what it was about. Or why, I should say. Oh, they're all gone. Bummer. Thanks for stealing them back, Roll Rat. He imagined a test drive of a Jeep. Okay. Well, that's different. If that's what a test drive with a Jeep is like, I'm not entirely sure I want to go do that one. Thinking I'm not really a Jeep guy, so it's all good. Well, and Jeff Goldblum is just a weird dude to begin with. Like, he's just odd. But in a kind of fun way, right? I mean, have you seen the new Thor movie? Or the most recent Thor movie? Man, he plays a weird character in that one. It's good stuff, but it's weird. Oh, piranhas. You missed, spider crab. You missed. Death Striker, I'll pet my cat when she stops being a pain in the butt. There you go. She stopped for a moment. Get some sleep. Was nice to see you again. Catch you on the next one. Nah, Jeff's definitely not the weirdest one. No question there. I certainly don't mean to imply that, but I do feel it's a pretty fair thing to say that he's an odd guy. Unusual, perhaps. You don't like that word. Independence Day. Oh, is that what's his face? Is that one of the Quaids? Am I thinking of the right dude? Randy Quaid? Is that who that is? Am I remembering that right? Oh, Nick Cage is weird too. don't know. And then you get, oh, what's his face? Oh, man, there are a lot of weird people in Hollywood. Let's just say that, okay? Let's just leave it at there are a lot of weird people in Hollywood. I mean, we could start naming them off one after the other. But didn't Randy, like, go on a crime spree with his wife or something? There's something that he did, that they did? I don't know. Am I remembering that right? I swear it was one of them. Because Dennis Quaid is normal, right? Jay, you only watch horror movies? That explains why you're here. Because this sometimes is a horror movie because I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, maybe not the kind of horror you're looking for, but hey, whatever. Dan, I think you've reached the end. Jay, if that's how they're all ending, then yeah, that's lame. That's pretty lame. Pearl, I have not seen the newest Alien. Would you recommend seeing it? It's been on my to-do list. I just haven't gotten around to it. Dan, you only have 6 quotes. I was going to ask you how many and which ones, but 6 is pretty good. I mean, that's, you know, just about 10%. That's not too shabby. That means that you are putting in a lot of quotes. Although these days, I think Odin and Deathstriker might have more than anyone else. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Odin X-Files, huh? Old school X-Files or current X-Files? Because there are a whole host of them. Wrath, you've only seen Alien vs. Predator? I have not seen that one. Oh, Gary Busey's another weird dude, John. Good call. Whether you're talking about the roles or him, he's just weird. Where did that crystal go? Crap, I forgot. We got to go collect a bunch of crystal. I was going to grab the white crystal that fell, but apparently I'm not. Alright, well, let's go find some crystal. I know where a couple patches are. We'll just have to suffer through it and collect some. Credit card fraud. There you go. Thank you, Atasha. I knew there was something going on. It was weird. It was like, of all the people, like, really? Like, I guess you don't normally expect that from people who you would presume would have money and not need to do that. But I guess stuff happens. Odin, you only have 70 through 73? Well, that's 4 of them. That's a pretty good chunk, too. It's like 6.5%. I don't remember Alien 3 being particularly good, Mr. Dino, but maybe it's been too long. Pearl, so you would say Prometheus is good. I was going to ask you about that one, too. I've heard good and bad things about Prometheus, so interesting that you like that one, though. So, Mr. Dino, you don't like the new one then, huh? Oh, no. That's, what's the new one then? I don't remember what the new one's called. I don't remember the name of the new one. Oh! Spino egg! Self-taming Spino laid a self-taming egg. Papa Bear! who should be in bed by now, and if it not, what are you doing? Go to bed. Papa Bear, here's your hot zipline action right here. Odin, here's your zipline pooping action. There you go. We can even do it the reverse direction, although I kind of need to do it over here because, well, reasons. Look at that. And you can drop and, you know, hurt yourself and all that jazz. You wanted something to go off the edge. OEOEO, you know it's going to be you, so get used to it, buddy. Prepare for it, because I don't remember why you're even up there to begin with. Covenant is the new one. Okay, there you go. Thank you. I do like the glider suit. It is so awesome. All right. OEOEO. You're the last one up here aside from Dinklesaurus and Bulb Dog. Let's do this. Bonsai! There you go. That's about the biggest cliff drop I can do right now. So, Papa Bear, consider your cliff jumping and zipline action done. Although I will show you one more thing right quick, Papa Bear. Here you go. There's some hot ziplining action right there. Yep, these things can run on the zipline. And they can also do this, which is just really weird, right? And then they can fall, and they don't really care much. Oh, man. Jay, you're not a fan of the Alien movies? I would think you would if you're like, if you like horror stuff. There are so many weird quotes now about sandwich time. Nightbot's not going to know what to do. Pearl, the bot is not going to allow linking. Just FYI. Okay, so, Boomer, we need to drop off some oil. There are going to be some weird quotes once all of this is done. At some indeterminate point in the future, humanity will look back upon this particular bot and wonder what went wrong. I think we need another box. We need a bigger box. And I think I got rid of all the wood Boomer was carrying, didn't I? Oh, you have a crap ton of mutton there, buddy. I didn't even realize that. How did that even happen? Does anyone have wood on them? No. Precious. No. Spider. All right, Precious. Let's go grab some wood. Odin, I think you did. Fiber. Well, fiber should be easy enough to come by. There should be a ton of it lying around somewhere. Mossy will have a ton, if nothing else. John, I don't know. I have a strong suspicion that by the time I'm done with this one, whatever that even means, that I'm going to need a break from this game. That is my suspicion. Because that tends to be how it goes for this game. I mean, maybe I could do something where I play with just, like, insane settings that reduce the time factor by like 10, and that'd be okay. But, wow, really, no one has any fiber on them. Okay, well, let's pull it from the box then. Not that it really matters, but... This game just takes so much time that I find it hard to play. Jay, I could live with an HD chainsaw and an HD auger. That would be good stuff. Like, kind of necessary in my book. I mean... I guess if you want to get down and really talk about it, right? The obvious thing to do would be to open it up and do it on a server. That way other people can do the work for me. And that way when I do stuff, I'm doing work for them too. So, you know, that way everyone can work together toward a common goal. Or blow each other's stuff up, I don't know, whatever. Isn't that what usually happens on servers? I have no interest in playing on that kind of server, though. But that would help. That would kind of lessen the blow. So, I don't know. Pearl, I don't know. I mean, I play a lot of different stuff, so... we were playing Subnautica last night. I run a regular series of 7 Days to Die right now. We have this one going. I've done Avon Colony. I did that when it was in early access. I did that a long time ago. Mr. Dino, I have... I don't even know which ones I have. I know I have Sims 3. I don't think I have Sims 4. Pretty sure I don't have that one. I don't know. There's still some other game that I've been waiting for, which I don't even know what to think about it. I half suspect it is going to be a train wreck, but I don't know that it will be. Been waiting for a key for that one. I'm hoping it's good. I'm really hoping it'll be good, and I mean that, like, seriously. I hope it'll be a good one, but I don't know what to expect at this point. I think we're going to have a problem here. I foresee a problem. Jay, that gets back to the idea of doing Discord and having something kind of that I've been kicking around in that regard. It's all tied together. I foresee a big problem here. I'm going to have to actually make polymer. Because there's not... Did I not take polymer? Is that even possible? How about that? Because there's not enough room in here to store 40 stacks of wherever and whoever has it. There's not enough room in there to stack 40 stacks of these guys. Because they only stack to 10. That's not going to fit in here. I'm going to have to do like a stack of 100 obsidian or something. Or 100 polymer, rather. And I don't know where to get obsidian right now. Oh, my goodness. I'm sure there's somewhere to get obsidian. Aside from waiting for it to fall from the sky. I was hoping to get around this by using polymer. Biopolymer. I don't know that we're going to be able to fit everything. It's going to be really darn close. 56 out of 70. We got 40 for that. It's going to be really close. We'll see what happens. Mr. Dino, it's not technically active at the moment. I mean, it's probably up and operational, but it's not technically available right now. It's all part of the plans in the future, which I never seem to jump on because it's all tied to doing something that I don't know if there's any interest in doing, is really what it comes down to. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just launch it randomly and see what happens. I don't know. Obsidian is in the purple area? Okay. Well, purple is probably... Oh, my goodness. It's not in the blue area. Yeah, John, that's what I was just doing the math on that. I think it'll be okay, because this is... Like, it's going to be super close, but I think it'll be okay. I'm going to be pushing it, but I do think it'll work, so... We'll have to run with it and see what happens. Here, let me get rid of this stuff. I'm going to go take Henry out next. We got to go get some crystals, so I'm just going to try and grab what I can right now. Let's go... There's a green box over there. I'm going to ignore it. Odin, that's the best part, is I didn't say what, did I? That's part of the tease. Here, let's start over here. This pick should be good for a while. We need 204 crystal, I think. Jay, you've barely played it, huh? Is there any particular reason why you have barely played it? Dan, get some sleep. I'm glad you know which quotes to use now. And see you on the next one. You don't remember seeing any in blue, Atasha? Okay. Well, I'm figuring you would have said blue if you meant blue. I was just hopeful that maybe you said purple but meant blue, or that there would be some in blue. I don't know. It's all right. It's all good. I think we can make it work. Like John said, just take everything out, get rid of all the extra stuff, load it up with biopolymer and everything that is needed and nothing more, and I think it'll work out okay. I mean, biopolymer has long been my hack. Ever since that was introduced, that's my workaround for anything involving polymer. Need polymer? Go bash a penguin. Sorry, Odin. Jay, you bought it when it was early and buggy? I kind of understand that, playing... Ah, that's right, John. There are a couple over there, aren't there? I do recall that. Here, let's go hit those, because, I mean, this is fine. This is working, but it'd probably be better to go hit some proper ones. I remember there's, okay, yeah. I think I remember where they are. I remember some on the left side, so it would be over there, but there might be some on this side too. I don't remember. It's amazing. I don't play this game for a week, and I don't remember what is going on in it anymore. Pearl is off to play some Sims. Love it. Pearl, was good to see you. It was good to chat as well. Hope to see you on the next one. Enjoy your game of Sims. Don't go locking people in their houses and setting it on fire, because that's just rude. I would never advise anyone do that in a Sims game. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Odin, honestly, I don't know. I couldn't answer that question because I don't know I don't know your brain or your interest well enough to give an answer. So I truly could not tell you. But maybe. I mean, and that hinges on a lot of stuff too, so don't go reading too much into it. Okay, I am not seeing them. Want to say there's one over here on the other side of this ramp, though. Probably some off somewhere else, too. And I just don't know the area well enough to know where they are. Crud. Thought there were some right here. Yeah, let's check over here. Maybe I haven't gone far enough. Pearl, that is kind of disturbing. I mean, good you're not doing it, but that's kind of disturbing that they're doing it. I guess I hit those crystals a while back. They just haven't respawned. Here, let's go up here then. We'll run down the middle. We'll get back to the other end of the slope again, and we'll see what we have here. I know there are some, or were some over here, so I don't know if I just didn't go far enough, or if they still haven't respawned from the last time they were hit. Jade, new Dungeon Keeper game? Oh, man. I haven't played that in forever. I always thought that was a cool idea, though. Did I just go the wrong way? Did I just turn myself around? I don't think so. Okay, well here, let's go wander around a little. I see some green ones, lots and lots of green ones. Lots of green ones. Yeah, there have been quite a few games that have tried to do the same type of thing. But yeah, it's not quite the same. I mean, there was one, man, I don't remember which one it was, where it was kind of like, instead of going with like the dungeon thing and a devil-y kind of guy, you know, a demon, it was like an evil overlord type mastermind guy. I don't remember what that one was called. And you'd have the spies trying to break in and all of them. That was good stuff. But not quite the same. I agree with you on that. Bees. And get some Overlord, is that what it was, John? Or is that another one? I feel like that's a different one. Oh, there's the basilisk. Is that the same one? I'm pretty sure it is. I vaguely remember running it around. I thought Overlord was something else. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. All right, I have successfully run around and unsuccessfully found a single white crystal patch. I have done an excellent job of missing them. League of Legends, Odin? Ah, you're a LOL player? LOL. I can honestly say I have never played League of Legends. Nor do I have any interest. Those games are just not my thing. Heroes of the Storm is about as far as I will dip my toe into the MOBA category. Need to keep on the right edge of the slope next to the rings. Okay. Well, then by that logic, I can come over here. Here, let's cross over. I'll do it all the way at the end. Okay, I'll do it right here. And ideally, I will see them and not miss them. Good timing, Henry. Good timing. There are a lot of Might and Magic games, Wrath. There's like Might and Magic, Heroes of Might and Magic, all sorts of different stuff. Like the old school RPGs, they stopped making those forever ago, but do they still do Heroes of Might and Magic? I feel like they still do that one. Maybe not. Aha! There they are. That did not take forever. Wow. Okay. That didn't go exactly how I'd hoped it would, but so be it. Let us continue on. We still need more. I remember playing Might and Magic 3 back in the day. And the battles would just get insane. Kind of reminds me of how Wizardry would handle it. They would just start throwing more monsters at you. Like that was kind of their solution to make it difficult. Get to the point where you have ridiculous amounts of monsters. Like, you know, I don't know, hundreds of orcs or goblins or whatever it seemed like. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Look at that. 3 short. We need 3 more. Need 204. And then should probably grab quite a few more just to be on the safe side. Wizardry, yeah. Jay, what's your favorite wizardry? It's got to be 7, right? Crusaders of the Dark Savant. Maybe. Maybe. We could do some wizardry gold on the stream. How about that? No one would know what in the world I'd be playing. It'd be so awkward. Be like, why does the game look like that? Because it's 30 years old. Deal with it. Actually, maybe that game's only like 25 years old. Whatever. It's a good game. I never did... I can sadly say I've never finished Crusaders of the Dark Savant. I've gotten pretty far in it, but I've never been able to finish it. Inevitably, something happens. I get sidetracked. I don't know. Whatever. And I just do not get through the game. Which is a shame, because it's a cool game. Bane of the Cosmic Forge. That's number 6, Jay. I've never played that one. I've literally only played 7 and 8. Although I have all 3 of those, I think, in Steam. Mr. Dino, nothing says fun like playing a game older than most of the audience. I mean, if I really wanted to mess with people, I'd go bust out some old school original Dungeon Master. I've done Dungeon Master 2 on a stream once. That was fun. That was just to goof around. That one's not quite as old. Jay, the problem I always had with the game, I go back to what I just said about Might and Magic. I'd end up with these fights where it was just ridiculous. Like, you just have so many things coming at you. And with wizardry, I could just... I could never keep up with the power creep. Ah, crap. Hallucination! Ah, crap. Now I'm out of water. That's a bummer. Henry, let's get back to base. I need a drink. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Mr. Dino. There you go. If I had an old Pong console, I would totally be down with doing that. That would be hilarious. Where am I? Am I where I think I am? I think I am. Perfect. Then turn this way. And we're back at base, I think. Maybe? Possibly? Perchance? Yeah, that's the thing, Jay. It's like, it just... I mean, I'm not terrible at games, but holy cow. It was unforgiving. I mean, that series was just unforgiving. Matashu, yes. Copy protection codes, code wheels. Read the fourth line, or the fourth word from the third paragraph on page 28. And type that in. I can remember... I can remember back in the day, I don't remember the name of the game, but I had some game that someone gave me. I didn't have the manual for it, and it was one of those old games where, you know, type in the third word on the fourth paragraph of page 74. Otherwise, you know, the game would just close. One day I guessed the right word for only one of the questions. So if I ever wanted to play it, I had to open the game, wait until it asked the question. If it wasn't the right one, close it. And go back through that until I got the one that I was able to guess the correct word for. I don't even remember how I did that. I just have a vague memory of that. Long before the days of just going, oh, I'm just going to buy it on Steam. So much easier. Original Zelda was pretty fun, Wrath. Holy cow. Some OG Zelda. Man, I remember playing that. That was the first game I got on Nintendo. I don't remember what the first game was. That could be. Could be Mario. Oh, Jay. Okay, Jay, here's one for you. So speaking of thick instruction manuals and all that sort of jazz, who here is a Phantasy Star player? So now we're going Sega on you. Phantasy Star 2 was so insane. The game came with not just the manual, but also with basically a walkthrough. All the maps, everything in the game, what to do. That's how insane that game was. It's a good one. It'll drive you nuts playing it. It is as JRPG as it gets. Oh my gosh. And by that, I mean, you are going to get so tired of fighting that you're just going to want to turn the stupid game off. It's just absurd. That's kind of why I can't do JRPGs anymore. I just get bored. It's nothing but constant battles. I just don't want to do it. Crap. I have completely filled it up. And we are short by 20. Okay, so we have exactly what we need in there. What do we have in here for metal? I feel like we probably have too much metal. 2696, so we can get a stack of 196 out of here. Nope, try that again. So that gets 10 more in there. And then if we turn it on, take the gas out, put all of that in there, type in forge, and tell it to go, we have exactly everything in there such that it will be empty when it's done, with the exception of a forge. There you go. Odin, I don't think they're in this one. I could be wrong, but I don't think they're in this one. So, this thing's slightly large. I guess we got to put it somewhere. Holy cow. Mr. Dino, I have no doubt that there are. Truly, I have no doubt that there are. I doubt that I could even play them anymore. I am so burned out on them, just in general. I mean, I still love Phantasy Star 6. I mean, I just love that game. I don't know that I could play through it anymore, though. Like, it's just too much for me. I just don't have the time and the patience anymore. And a lot of it comes down to I just don't have the time. Those games, man. They just require more than I have to give. That's what it comes down to, really. Wrath, I've never played any of the Crash Bandicoots. Are they good? I don't think I've ever really heard bad things about them, but I've never played any of them. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's load this thing up. Here, we'll load it up with all of the metal. We can do that still. I don't think we have a whole lot of gas left. We're going to need gas for the forge, right? So we do have some oil, so we're going to have to make some gasoline. Mr. Dino, I know you just played through Persona, right? So I'm pretty sure that would qualify as a JRPG. What else would you say is good these days? I'm not familiar with the SMT franchise. Super Mario Tennis? I don't think that's a JRPG, but I could be wrong. Jay, right? Game development has come a long way. For those who are young and don't remember what it was like to play these games made back in the day, there are some really standout, awesome games. Some of them are utter garbage. Shin Megami Tensei, okay. And I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Shin Megami Tensei? Tensei? I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't speak Japanese. I will not try any more than that. I think I've mentioned it before. I have Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, and it's one of those things that I've always wanted to play them, and I just come back to that. It's like, man, it takes so much time. I actually got it right the first time. Shin Megami Tensei, and I got it right. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I would have never guessed that is correct. That's hilarious. I thought for sure I was butchering that one. And not intentionally. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's on my to-do list one of these days, but I just don't know. It's probably never going to happen. I mean, the reality is I'm probably never going to play that. Holy crap, this thing is huge. John, like you said, this thing is big, it is large, it is in charge, and I think it needs some gasoline so it can process, except that's not going to be enough for it. Here, let's put some of those in there. I'm just going to grab... Oh, I had... Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna drop 50 oil in for now. This is going to be a waste of oil, of gasoline. I know that. Did I not give it enough oil to process? Crap. All right. I know you need bunches of stuff. Can you not do gasoline? I could have sworn you could. No? Am I not remembering this right? Can it not do gasoline? I sure thought it could. There it goes. Okay. It just took a while. My bad. 30 seconds to process. Okay. Well, considering it only took 30 seconds to whip out like 70 gasoline, that is not too shabby at all. I don't remember the boss fights much in it, Mr. Dino. I played through a little bit of the first one. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many hours, 10, 12 hours of it, something like that. But I loved the story that was going on, like this weird like Matrix stuff. That's the only way I can think to call it. And it's not the Matrix, but there's a certain aspect of it that reminds me of that. But yeah, I mean, okay, just to put things into perspective for you, okay? You know what? I'm not even going to say it. Never mind. Let's just say that I have spent way too much money on Steam sales and on bundle sales and other things, and I just have more games than I think I can ever really play. Especially since 90% of my playing time is doing this sort of thing. And I tend to come back to the same types of games, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I said on one of the previous streams that I kind of had... Is that the generator sticking up? Oh no, that's the... Okay. That's the pillar. Got it. I'd kind of said I kind of wanted to play some KOTOR 2 just for giggles. That way I could play something different and, you know, do it on the stream, whatever. But, like, then I got to start over with that one because no one will know what's going on and all that jazz. So it's like, you know what? Let me just stick to what I'm playing. If I'm going to start something new, that's fine, but otherwise... But that's basically all I'm doing right now for playing something that isn't meant to be on the stream or something like that. Jay, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Maybe one of these days. John, which Ninja Gaiden are we talking about? Or is it Ninja Gaiden? See, once again, is it Gaiden or Gaiden? Are you talking about like old school arcade one? Old school Nintendo side-scroller? Black? There are a bunch of different ones of those, of that series. And they're all different types, too. Wow. Well, maybe next time, make a list, check it twice, see if any games on it are worth playing. I don't know. We got to get through what we're playing first, so that'll be a while before even needing to worry about that. But we've hit that point tonight. I got to go. I'm about to pass out, that sort of stuff. So I've always heard it as Gaiden, Mr. Dino, but again, I have no clue how to pronounce anything in Japanese, so, you know. But yeah, I'm going to need to get out of here, folks. So thank you for joining me on the ride tonight. It was wild, I think it's fair to say. And we'll be doing this again on Thursday. I don't know if we're doing ARK or Subnautica. I'll figure that out probably right before we stream, unless I have it burning in my head before then. What if I know what I want to play? We'll see. But see you on Thursday, folks. So have a good evening, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, etc., etc. Sayonara. Sayonara indeed. See you later, folks.